Hey, Comrade, DC Russ here, and I wanted to share with you a real quick story and also an analogy that I came up with yesterday when I was flying back from Dallas. I got in last night and actually got to ride first class, so it was totally awesome. And so we're getting ready to take off, and I'm looking out the window, and I see the shadow of the airplane, and it's going faster and faster down the runway, speeding up, and all of a sudden, whew, it just takes off. For whatever reason this time, it just totally shattered my reality. It just blew my mind. And I've ridden on a lot of planes, but for whatever reason, this was just magical, and I started thinking about it, and I realized that 100 years ago that would have been considered like witchcraft. To even suggest that you can get 100 tons of metal up into the air sustainably would have been like sorcery. You would have been burned at the stake for that, because it's like breaking the laws of physics. And now we do it every single day, hundreds if not thousands of times a day, fairly reliably. And it's just amazing. And the way it works, I read about it a while back. A lot of people think the way that you get an airplane to fly is by pushing up on it, shoving up on the wings and getting it up into the sky. But that's not actually how it works. The way it works is the shape of the wings themselves create an air differential that allows the air to move over the top of the wing faster than it does on the bottom of the wing. And this effect creates lower pressure. It reduces the pressure on the top of the wing, which automatically allows the vessel to lift up into the air, to take flight. So I just thought that was a mind-blowing, realization that we had as a species, and something that's not really, it's sort of counterintuitive. But if you think about it, it makes a lot of sense, and it's analogous to, your life and where you want to go in life. If you think about your life as an airplane, if you want to go up, don't try to push and strive and fight and shove it up into the sky. Instead, reduce the resistance, reduce the pressure that's keeping you down, and you'll take flight automatically. So if you want to go up in life, don't worry so much about pushing, which is a lot of what the common success is all about. It's like, work hard, don't sleep, work 23 hours a day, sleep 1 hour, never give up, always have it on your mind, blah, blah, blah. I think you can do it that way, and I think it will work, but I think you'll come out with a lot more stress and anxiety as a result. I think there's a price for doing it like that. And if you're on a spiritual path, it's probably not going to work for you anyway. So, just in the same way as an airplane works, if you want to go up in your own life, don't worry about forcing it and pushing it. Instead, try to reduce the resistance that's keeping you held down. And that resistance could be everything from grief and anger you hold against other people, complaining, feeling sorry for yourself, not having self-confidence, limiting beliefs, not serving other people, worrying too much about money instead of providing value. I mean, the list goes on and on. I actually wrote a book about it several years ago. It's called Manifestation Resistance. I'm sure if you Googled it, you could find it. But the idea is we have all these things that are keeping us from going where we want to go. And if we try to reduce those things, I think the path becomes much easier to follow. As the phrase goes, go with the flow. Don't try to fight the current, because in life you can't control what's thrown at you. You can't control the current, but you can control how you respond to it. In the same way that an airplane can't control the airflow, it can control how the wings respond to that airflow. That naturally creates lift. So that's all I got. In the meantime, be bold, stay strong, keep working on yourself, and I think your success, which is whatever success means to you, I think your success will come to you a lot faster and a lot easier and a lot more graceful. So that's all I got. I hope this was helpful, and thanks for hearing me out. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.